There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a light, and the light that you shine can't be seen? I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Hello everybody, my name is Goof Norton and welcome back to another podcast. So I'm back. It has been too long. I have been gone. I purposely waited this long to come back with the podcast because of reasons. I had to take a break from doing the podcast because I had to focus on my other videos and stuff like that. I've been trying to improve those. So that's what I've been working on. So today I don't really have that much to talk about. This is probably going to be pretty short. But first things first, we have a president. We have a new president. Donald Trump is our new president. And really, I didn't vote for him, obviously. But I hope he doesn't do anything stupid. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he, does the smart thing and not, screw up the country. Keep everything in check, keep everything in order. Don't put us in more debt. Don't start another war, make jobs. Just don't be stupid. That's all I'm hoping is if he's just not stupid, then we're good. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, I guess I had movie reviews, but they're kind of late. So they're spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen the movies by now, chances are you're probably not going to unless you buy the DVD, which I doubt. A lot of people still do that, but whatever. So Star Wars and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. First, Fantastic Beasts is Where to Find Them. I went to go see with a friend. It was It was a really good movie. I'm not personally a Harry Potter fan, but that movie was actually pretty good. It was really, really good. And that was that movie took place before the Harry Potter movies, before the Harry Potter series, really. And it was an awesome movie. I loved it. My friend loved it. It was amazing. I don't really have too many bad things to say about it. If you can find it on, I guess, I don't know where you would find that. Hulu maybe, because they have the most updated movies, and Amazon as well. Please watch that movie. It's a really good movie. If you're not a Harry Potter fan, I still recommend it because I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I don't like the movies or the books or anything like that, but I did like that movie. It was really good. The acting was amazing. Well, I wouldn't say amazing. It was good. That movie gets like 3.5 stars for me. It was pretty good. It probably could have been better, but because the ending scene was pretty okay. Because it wasn't typical. They didn't end with a kiss or anything like that, which is actually good in my opinion, because that's so typical. Like, oh, I'll see you later, smooch. I don't really care about that anymore. That's been overdone and done too many times. So the way they ended it was perfect. Now on to Star Wars. Oh man, Star Wars. I always loved Star Wars. Rogue One was really good. it was a good middle story, because that really got you more in depth into the Star Wars story, like what actually happened there. How Princess Leia actually got the plans of the Death Star. Now, the one thing people were complaining about is the CGI. Honestly, I didn't notice it was CGI until I saw her. With the Admiral or Corporal, whoever he is. I always forget who he is, but I didn't realize he was CGI until then I saw Princess Leia. I was like, oh, this is CGI. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, is it real? Is it really him? Or is it CGI? It really looked good either way, honestly. I couldn't really tell. Darth Vader getting back in there. Glad to hear James Earl Jones, voice again. Oh man, that Vader scene. Oh my gosh, that was so good. But as a Star Wars fan, yes, that movie was really good. Obviously, it wasn't as good as Force Awakens, because Force Awakens was just another part of the story. It furthered the story. Rogue One was more of like it was going back to the series that has already been done. And just kind of getting more in depth on that, and that, in my opinion, is really good. They made a good choice. Also, I probably should have recognized this in another video past, but of course, we lost Carrie Fisher and her mother one day after we lost Carrie Fisher, and it's gonna be sad. There is news that they did have enough film of her to finish the second movie they're going to come out with after Rogue One. It's very sad of her passing, because I would never have expected it to happen. She was actually not that old. She's pretty young. And it's like, wow. It was 2016, just blah. That was a horrible ending. So on another note, Betty White is 95, 96, 95, I think. The lady that's older than sliced bread. She's still kicking, and still doing whatever the heck Betty White decides to do every time. Whatever she does in her spare time. I kind of wonder that sometimes, like what Betty White does in her spare time. Because she's lived this long. Like, what does she do? I mean, she doesn't do anything crazy, though. That's the thing. She is not a party girl. At least she's not now. She might have she probably was at one point, but not right now. Of course, not right now. That'd be pretty insane. So yeah, I haven't really been listening to a lot of podcasts or radio much. I've been listening to music. I've been music after music after music. The song that you heard in the intro, and probably and you're gonna hear it in the outro. I just recently got back in. I just recently remembered what the heck that song was, because I saw Sing. I was like, that line, because it was a quick line. When they did it in Sing, it was just it was just that part, just one part of it. And I just wait a second, that sounds really familiar. I've heard that song before. It was in Batman, actually. I think it was in Batman. I forget whose Batman it was. It wasn't George Clooney's, I know that. I think it was the one before him. I can't remember his name. My brain is having a poop session right now. I'm having brain farts. But I cannot remember. Because that movie, Jim Carrey was the Riddler in that movie. But yeah, that song is actually is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not one to harshly judge music. I listen to a lot of different types of music. People are actually surprised sometimes at what I listen to. Because I don't really listen to rap all that much. Because if I do, it's older stuff. It's not the new stuff. Because the new stuff is it's a bunch of nonsense, really. Because there's stuff that it talks about. It's just no. Let's not do any of that. And also, I know there's some of the old stuff that is gets extreme. But they were the first ones to do it. They were the original ones to do it. Everybody now is just, I guess you could say, copying, because they have nothing else to rap about. They can't rap about success in a positive view, rather than just getting money, getting girls, Instead of finding that one girl, and taking care of her for the rest of your life, you got to talk about getting multiple ones, having multiple babies. Like, that's crazy, you know. Um, but, that's just my opinion. If you listen to that, good for you. I don't care. You do what you do. You control your actions. I don't. What was I else going to talk about? Oh yeah, with the Titan Soul series, I actually have started to do a little bit of something. I changed my commentary style a little bit. I started. I'm not going to tell you guys because I don't want to spoil it really. I started doing something that I probably should have done a while ago, because over the period of episodes, you notice me kind of getting looser and looser. I mean, yeah, sure, let's go with that. More and more loose. That sounds better. Because of how my commentary went, it was actually pretty good when I recorded it. I felt myself feeling better and better about what I was saying, what I was doing. But good gosh, I facepalmed when I finished that recording session, because there was one thing I did. It was so obvious, and I didn't know what the heck to do. I probably should have figured that out, because it was that theme of bosses. Like, it's just the one thing that they all have in common. So, oh man, it's just like. And it's not just that one boss; it's multiple bosses. I can't, and at this point, I can't even remember the first boss I fought. Actually, no, I can. It's the Blob. That's easy. But I did find the Yeti, and something. It was I can't remember its name. I don't think I know its name because I don't read any of this stuff. But it swims underwater, and it's electric basically. It's like a giant electric eel, but less eel and more, I guess, made out of crystal diamonds or whatever. I have to figure out how to kill that too. These games are getting crazy. I'm still looking for the plant. I want to fight the plant because the plant seems interesting. So yeah, I've been working on some getting my thumbnails like in order, making them look better. Because I've been using the same photo editor now for a few. Well, I don't know. Has it been a year? I don't know. I don't think it's been a year with it yet. Sorry for my voice going like really high right there. That was really weird. But yeah, I've been using the same photo editor for I guess a few months now, and I do like it. I haven't been using it to its full potential. I've been just like having the background and then putting a number in front of it, like, yay, I did something cool. But with the Pokemon and Kirby episodes, I decided I can do a little bit more. I can add my own little touch to it. Like the Fire Red text, that was easy and fun to make. I just have to try. Like, I just don't try sometimes, and it's like that's where I kind of go wrong, and that's kind of what gets me down. It makes this stuff look terrible. Oh man, I have just been like so tired. But I got my. Did I tell you guys? I don't think I told you guys that I got my Christmas gift. My Christmas gift was a weight vest. It's called the Perfect Weight Vest. That's the brand, I believe. It's a 40-pound weight vest. It's really funny because I went to go play basketball. By the time this goes up, it'd probably be like a few days ago or a day ago. I don't know. But we were playing basketball. I showed up, I took it off. They're like, what's that? And it's like, it's a weight vest. And then they started trying it on. They were like, whoa. Because now, I mean, that's what I do. I go running with it. I work out with it because it adds a little extra weight. Because I like to work out. I like to stay fit. That's a fun thing for me to do. That's like, if I was like, that's like a dream date for me. If I could ever find a girl that would go and work out with me, I'd be like, yes, awesome. Because working out is fun. Like, it's good to work out with somebody else as well. To keep you motivated. If you're like feeling demotivated, you have somebody else there, and you have somebody to motivate. Somebody to push. Like, you could each do like 10 squats. Each. with or without weights or whatever. But like you'd be like 10 squats, each of you go, and then one person goes first. You go, and while you're motivating them, and then you go, and they motivate you. It's just a perfect balance of awesome. Because after a good workout, you feel good, you feel stronger. Well, sometimes you don't, because sometimes I tend to work myself to like where I work myself to my body's limits sometimes, where like I would do bench presses, and I would do dumbbells and all that stuff and push-ups until like my arms literally could not push me up anymore. I would do the same things with my legs, except I couldn't push them as hard. I'd have to stop a little bit before that point, because then I wouldn't be able to get back to my car and drive myself home. I would have to call somebody to come pick me up or drive me back to my house. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. Also, I've been thinking about opening starting do a Q&A maybe, if you guys would like that. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about me or just about whatever YouTube gaming related. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you in a podcast. I wouldn't mind that. It gives me something to actually think about. Because sometimes you guys' questions are really good, and they make me think. I'm like, huh, interesting. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, then comment below, and I'll be sure to look at those. So that'll have to do it for this podcast. Kept it as short as I possibly could. Well, not literally, but I went over by 5 minutes. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below to show your support. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel if you liked what you saw here today. And check out some other videos I've done. My body feels like crap right now, because sometimes I put my body through more than I probably should. It's because I feel terrible right now. But I'm alive, so where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Okay, so thank you everybody so much for listening to this podcast. Hope you enjoyed the new image, though. By the way, that took me maybe 5 minutes to make. Put a little bit of time into it, so you guys would have something new to look at. It looks cool to me. I had a couple other YouTubers look at it and they're like, "Oh, that looks pretty good." So if I have to change it, I will. But this is the new image you'll probably be seeing from now on until I decide to change it again. But again, thanks guys for listening, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.